Hi guys! So I got a webcam! Yay! My husband came home with it earlier this evening after he got home from work, so I was pretty excited. He's got it all set up for me, and so far so good, except for the one thing is, I'm sure you guys might hear the bit of white noise that it's picking up in the background. It's because my computer is literally right behind it, so I'm probably going to have to try and reconfigure to figure out what I can do to reduce that, because I'm sure it might be distracting. The other thing is, I apologize if I sound a little funny. I'm getting over a cold, which I happened to get on summer solstice, so the last almost week now I've been kind of just trying to get over that and been low on energy. I've had some video ideas that have come about here and there that I wanted to make. What do you do? But this one is going to actually be about a topic that I have been discussing rather heavily with some close family and friends this last week, just coincidentally. And I touched on it briefly in my last video, but it's basically about the interfaith relationships that we have with the people that we love, or the people that are in our lives, and kind of how that works, at least in the case for me, and any challenges and complications that you may arise, any advice that I can hopefully give, and my thoughts on the matter. So I guess the first thing that I will start out with is that I may have mentioned before is that I was not raised under any religion, and my parents kind of chose, or told me to choose for myself, and they said religion's a personal choice, you can map it out and figure out what works for you. Well, I became pagan when I was 15 and really kind of haven't looked back. So it's just what fits for me, and I feel very at home here, but that doesn't work for everybody. And recently I had a very close friend go from one faith to another, and I have done nothing but support her and kind of help her through this transition as best I can, especially because the faith that she has gone to, I don't resonate very much with, and I don't know a whole lot about, in all honesty. So I do my best to my knowledge to encourage her and help her. And because the thing about when you convert, it can be kind of a lonesome feeling. And most of the time when you're doing it, one of the reasons, one of many, is to find camaraderie. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We all need camaraderie in many, many ways, and not just through faith, but through everything that we do. We as human beings are we're not meant to be alone. We're meant to have connection. We're meant to have relationships, be they romantic, platonic, what have you. So camaraderie is important, and it's important to feel accepted and supported when you make this kind of decision. So I do my best to support those around me in their faiths as well, and I hope that maybe my upbringing had a hand in this, and I hope to maybe pass this on to my children to have them understand tolerance and what it means to really be accepting of those who are around you, because we all walk different paths, and it's very important to support one another, because there is so much unkindness in this world, and we live in a very unkind world, especially lately. Seems like every day there's just something terrible going on in the newspaper, and it can be overwhelming. So it's very important to have that camaraderie, even if you walk a different path than the person that you're speaking with. So the other experiences that I kind of want to share, and one of them actually happened today, was my in-laws are Lutheran, and they are amazing people, seriously amazing, and especially, you know, they've loved me like their own, and I've been with their son for 11 and a half years, and it's they've just welcomed me knowing that I was a different faith, and we've never really discussed it until today. I actually had a talk with my mother-in-law a little bit, and I have been terrified to talk to her about this stuff. absolutely terrified, and it's mostly because I don't want to offend her. But I finally opened up about it, and I didn't completely open up, but I opened up enough where I felt comfortable to talk about it, and we had a great discussion about it, and I left feeling very jubilant and very elated and very at peace, and that, I think, was just something that really needed to happen. And I had told her that they were always a prime example of what I look at from someone who is Christian per se, and what I try to see, because there are bad nuts in every bunch, and people are going to make bad choices, they're going to do terrible things, they are going to what's the word I'm trying to represent poorly, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And you know, we can usually differentiate between those and those who love us and are trying to help us, and those who walk their faith with loving arms. So I think I've just coincidentally had a lot of experiences involving this subject lately. This whole week has been the theme of it, so it's just kind of interesting. And I really kind of just wanted to get the message out there that it's important to support each other even though we walk different paths, because there just shouldn't be this much crap like this in the world, honestly. So I know this is a kind of a I'm shooting rainbows everywhere type of video, which is funny because I'm really not that type of person. I'm very realistic, but I also do my best to try and encourage people to be kind, because like I said, not enough kindness in this world, and it's important for us, especially as pagans. I mean, we are kind of a misunderstood path, so I think it is important for us to accept others who don't walk our path, and to spread knowledge and kindness and acceptance when we can, when we are able, when the opportunity arises. And this does still kind of have to do with the whole are you in, are you out of the broom closet, do you wear your witchiness on your sleeve kind of thing. And I will again say that if you do not feel safe doing that, if you do not feel safe wearing your witchy self out on your sleeve, don't. Protect yourself, please. If you're not safe, just do your best to protect yourself. But if you feel comfortable and you kind of want to let your witchy flag fly, then be who you are. So I think that's just kind of all I have for this video. I'm super excited to finally get this webcam. My husband spoils me. He's so awesome. And coincidentally, if you guys follow Palm Tree Bewitchery, she had posted a video, I think it was like a month or so ago now, where she got this little clip-on LED light, and I had put it on my Amazon wish list, and I was like, it's $10, I'll get to it eventually. Well, it went on sale yesterday for $7, so I bought it. It comes tomorrow, so I will also have that. Right now I just kind of have a notepad window open to like illuminate. So it's kind of goofy, I know. But I hope that my equipment's working well. I hope this video was helpful in some way. I have a lot of ideas for videos right now that I really would like to start pumping out now that I'm kind of in a better place mentally, and getting over my cold, and but I kind of wanted to start doing some videos on my journey with tarot as well, because I've been reading tarot since I was 18, 32 now, so quite a while, but I have not really kind of jumped fully into the point where I really kind of want to become more proficient at it. So it's something that I greatly enjoy, and it's something that is honestly very therapeutic for me, but I just feel like you can always know more. So I'm gonna probably start making some videos just showing off my tarot decks and kind of my thoughts on all that stuff. Always taking video requests. Please shoot them. I really want to start kind of slowly going forward a little bit more with my channel and putting myself out there in the sense of I'm here to help, I'm here to answer questions, I'm here to make video requests for anybody who wants to know anything, or if anything, because most of my drive for this, aside from trying to find camaraderie, is to help people. So, and that's partially the ammunition behind making this video specifically as well, just the interfaith relationships topics, and I can elaborate more on those sorts of things as well. For instance, my marriage, my husband's an atheist, so I would love to do a video on that at some point too, just kind of how that works and is how it works for us and all that stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful summer solstice. It's a full moon tonight. Go out and just enjoy it. Charge your crystals, charge your decks, hide your kids, hide your wife. I don't know. See, it's a full moon. Don't ask. Anyway, have a beautiful week, guys. Blessed be.